Is that correct?
Right, okay, there we go. Oh, no, wait, let me shuffle this way. Right, now I'm centered. Okay, so, hello guys. It's GamerzUnlimitedUK, and today I come with a new series for you. This game is called Blues and Bullets. And, it's a very, very unique game in which, pretty much, you are a cop in the 1940s. It's like a back and forth between the 40s and the 20s. It's really weird. Like I played the first episode so I could get into it. So you know, I thought why not? And I thought the game was so gripping. Like I only played the first episode. I got 2 episodes already, and the first episode was extremely gripping, so I thought, hey, why not make a series? Perhaps other people will like this game. Maybe they'll come and watch my live stream. So here I am today doing this for you guys. So as I already said, I've played this before, so I know exactly what is going to happen, as sort of. It can go either way because it's episodic. So, in that sense, anything can happen. Good, bad, weird. But yeah, so the first episode is called The End of Peace. Now, this is the first of 5 episodes. Right? And then, I know I didn't put the name in the title because I didn't know the name. So what I'm going to do is just leave it as episode 1 for the live stream, and I'll change it later on in the day. But for now, we are good. So, right, so there's 14 scenes, but we need to go to scene 1. So I already have all the trophies for this episode, which means that there will be shouldn't be any pop-ups like in the top left blocking out half the screen. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So again, this game is set in 2 different periods. Now it is kind of weird. It's all black and white and there is red. I know that's in colour, but like if you look at the game now, it's black and white, and when you see red, it will be red. So this is an episodic shooter game, which might sound weird at first, but trust me guys, this is a really, really good series. So we should get into it very soon. It's just got a long, unskippable opening. And yeah, so pay attention to the detail. There's the red, like I said. Zoom. I reckon already this game would look awesome in VR. Ah, yes. Like, imagine that, like, just on your face. And look around and see, that'd be cool.
It's your turn. Get me out of here, please.
Well, I tried my best, guy. Notice how they're very dirty. There's like child slavery.
If we
Maybe.
don't escape, I'll be punished. I've been bad. Don't worry, I can do this. What if you can't? I'll be punished. Just like Juliet. You see? One down. That just leaves yours and the one on the door. I'll be punished. I've been bad. I'll be punished. It's okay. Be quiet.
Oh.
Just look out, okay?
Okie doke. Hello to the two viewers. Okay, let's try and get this kid out.
He heard you. Quick, get me out of here. Be quiet.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
Please. There isn't time to open both locks.
Oh god.
Yes, quick,
Come on, dude.
quick.
Come on, let me help the kid. Come on, guy. Oh my god. Ah, fuck.
Doing? Help me, please.
Right, okay, so. Oh.
She's there.
Dick.
She's
You-
been really bad, hasn't she?
Dick. Kid. Oh, well. Oh, jeez. Oh, me like the music. Okay, so when it loads, come on. Oh. Okie dokie then. So that first bit was a bit weird. So let's see what's to come. Where are the cops? Nobody knows where the cops are. Not yet, anyway. Oh yeah. Blues and Bullets Diner. Food to dine for. Wow.
Elliot?
Just a second. Oh, pie?
Well, I just slipped out for a second. This arrived for you at the station.
Thanks. I'll put it in the back room, then I'll get you a slice of pie. Deal?
I'm kind of in a hurry. What kind?
Blueberry.
It's a deal.
Oakley dokley. United States Pension Agency. Ooh, well, let's go in the back. And we'll just put that on the table.
It's not much, but I earned it.
And then we can...
It's seen
Some
better
of the
days. Like a lot of us.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Ness, where's my burger?
Up your ass. Capone can't touch us. Well.
Ness, my burger, goddammit! God damn it, Ness! You gotta be the slowest waiter in Santa Esperanza.
Okay, Dickinson. Coming right up.
Anyway, they catch the deadbeat robbing the pharmacy, but there's no proof, so they hand him over to me.
Elliot, seriously, I don't have much time.
Take your time. If Jenkins says anything, tell him it's my fault. And let him know that I'll continue to keep his agents waiting until he settles his tab.
No.
I don't think I dare. But this is worth getting in trouble for.
To think, I didn't find my true calling until I was in my 50s.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get the guy.
And this time, go easy on the chili sauce. Gives me indigestion.
Done.
Just a little squeeze.
Okay, I tell him, if you confess right now, I finished work on time, and everybody's happy.
No.
If you don't, I have to work late. I get mad, and I have to rearrange your face.
You really said that?
There you go.
And listen to this, Ness. And then I say to him, the doctor will have to work late too, and it'll be your fault. He'll be mad. And when he's done fixing your mug, it'll be so ugly, you'll never get laid again.
He sang, right?
Yeah, like a soprano. And you know what I did next, Ness?
You rearranged his face.
Exactly. You see, criminals are like dogs. By the time they get punished, they forget what they did wrong. But a bust-up face is forever. Ah, hot damn! This burger is worth coming here for.
Glad to hear it, Dickinson. Wish I could say the same of all my customers.
Ah, screw you, Ness.
Okay, suspicious customer. I think I've covered up all the bloody things.
Your first time here, right? I like this job, you know. Not because I like serving coffee or food. This job is about understanding people, knowing what they want, what they need. You just have to keep your eyes open. The clothes, the haircut, a little movement, a hand clutching a knife. Don't even think about it. Not because of me. At most, I'd knock out a couple of your teeth before disarming you.
Well.
The guys you should be worried about are the cops at the other table. They keep kicking you in the ribs long after you passed out. You'd be lucky to wake up in a hospital. The question is, what do I do with you now?
Kindness or severity? I'll be kind.
A suit, son. Get a shave, get a job, and make a man of yourself. And if you come back here looking for trouble, you'll find it. You want coffee? I forgot to thank you for bringing my pension check.
Well, I saved you a trip.
And
you did.
Headache. The station's full of Dickinsons. Your dad would be proud of you.
Thanks. But not Jenkins.
Easy there, miss. Slow and steady wins the race. If I don't get some blackberry pie this minute, I'm gonna die before this day is out. Can you help me, sir?
I'm afraid not.
It's too bad. I need something sweet for my last day on Earth.
Blueberry pie? Last slice?
Sorry, guys.
You use almond extract?
Quarter of a teaspoon.
Which brand?
I make my own. Do I know you from someplace?
Me? No.
Oh,
But you do know my boss.
damn! Who's the boss? Stop handing me bullets, guy. Don't. So that's the 40s. So now this is the 20s. I don't know what period is with those kids though. 'Cause that's weird. It's like additional extras, I guess. I don't know.
Garrison, O'Reilly, DiPietro, Dockers.
Goes to see Capone.
DiPietro, Dockers.
D. Al Capone?
Garrison, O'Reilly, DiPietro, Dockers.
Alright, okay.
O'Reilly, DiPietro, Dockers.
Oh, wow.
You, call your boss. I have business to settle with him.
Can't even enjoy a quiet smoke. Look, I get it. It's Christmas. You're lonely and you want to end it all. But Santa Esperanza is full of bridges. Why not throw yourself off one of them and leave me in peace?
Tell Capone that Elliot Ness is here. We're going to finish this thing once and for all.
Jeez, I don't get paid enough. Listen, you got
Cut my bet.
backwards. I'm not here to make my boss come out. I'm here to stop you getting in.
I'll do you a deal. Do what I say, and when I've finished with your boss, I'll bury your police file in his grave.
Oh yeah? Why not bury it in the same grave as your buddy Dockers?
You shouldn't have brought that up.
Oh no? You gonna cry now? Hey, come on. It's Christmas.
Just tell Zach is you use and tell him that I'll be, I'm streaming at the moment, so.
At the front gate!
Right, guys, this is where the shooter comes in. Look at that.
Down your weapons. You'll get a fair trial. That way.
Right, let's move. Dunk, 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 dunk. I'll have this. Time to join. Bye bye. I won for time.
We need more men. He shot Vinny. Shit! Getting closer.
You just keep watching, use them and concentrate. Let myself heal a little. And there we go. Right. I love how a bush protects me. Okie doke. So, we are this far in. Right, so let's bust into Capone's place, huh? Let's go. Why am I going Jamaican? Bust into Capone's. We're going to kick him in the butt. Yeah. Going to kick Capone in his little man butt. Don't do 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 do. Let's have a look at this picture. Look, it's Capone in the sun, huh? Where? I'll show him. Nah, we're gonna take a nice calm approach. It's got a weird head, but still.
Have any last words?
You come into my house?
Your doorman was kind enough to let me
Right,
in.
okay guys. I pressed square, by the way, because square is
I didn't know
calm.
human beings mattered to you.
Would you kill an unarmed man? You? Elliot Ness?
You have my word. I'm not going to kill a man.
Papa!
Vittorio! Are you gonna kill me in front of my son? That stain right there is all that's left of D'Annunzio, one of my best men. I told him to take care of the butcher on East Main, one of the jerks who've been screwing with me for months. We had to make an example of him. Send a message to the other storekeepers. D'Annunzio ripped out his guts and hung him up with the merchandise, but he did it while the butcher's daughter was watching. Fucking D'Annunzio. There are lines that cannot be crossed. We have to protect the innocence of children. Keep them far, far away from certain experiences.
Tell him to go.
Vittorio stays. He's my son, not a storekeeper's child. If his father dies, at least let him know who to take his revenge on. But that's not gonna happen. Look, Vittorio. His hand's shaking. Booze turns men into cowards. You'll be like your father. Never drink. It's funny, huh? The White Knight of the Volstead Act gets liquored up to kill the king of bootleg booze.
Well.
Relax, son. Nobody's going to kill anybody. I'd love to introduce you to a girl your age, Vittorio. Her name is Claire Dockers, and she sings like an angel. You two would get along. 2 days ago, Claire's father caught up with yours in a warehouse. Your father was hitting innocent people, and that's not right. He told him to stop, but your father ignored him and pulled out a gun to shoot him. Claire's father was quicker. He drew his gun first and fired, but the bullet jammed. Your father killed Claire's father, in cold blood. He kicked him in the face so many times, not even Claire herself would have recognized him.
You'll never prove I killed Dockers.
I know, and that's why I'm here. But now I know I'm better than you. Your father is a murderer, and Claire hasn't stopped crying these last 2 days, all because of him. Never forget that, Vittorio.
Bang. Come on.
Hold it!
Let him go. Run, Ness, and forget I exist, or I'll have to report what you just did. And I do have witnesses. You hear me, Ness?
Well, back to the present, eh? Well,
That's some first-class pie. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. My car is parked outside. If you could join me as soon as possible, I'll be doubly grateful.
Gentlemen, I'm closing up. Time to move along.
So early? What are you talking about, Ness?
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, guys. I have to close up. Today's meal is on the house.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's too, or I'm not coming back. You got that?
Whatever you say, Dickinson.
alright, okay.
I should have loaded it into Docker's gun and shot Capone. Maybe it would have jammed again. But one way or another, it would all be over.
Okie doke. Nope, pardon me. Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. Wow. What a friendly little man, huh? It's okay. Okay then, let's go speak to Steve.
At last, Mr. Ness. Please get in.
I could swear I've seen your face before.
Sure. I'm the guy you served a slice of blueberry pie to 5 minutes ago.
What a
Thanks for
minute.
remembering me. Please get in. I can't afford for you to catch a cold.
Right, okay, so. This game will all soon make sense, guys. It's a good game. You will enjoy. And I will complete. There is also a platinum, which, as some of you might know, I am quite happy to go for platinums if I can get them. And this platinum is quite similar to Minecraft Story Mode, where you just play the game and do like little things in between. I'm not too bothered about doing that.
We'll be going up in a couple of minutes. I'll wait for you in the cable car.
Up where?
Home, I wonder. Yeah, guys, so in the next episode, I'm going to be more exploring because I want to... one of the trophies to get is like clicking on everything with those little eye symbols and getting every clue. So let's have a look at this.
The Hindenburg. Her forced landing in New Jersey almost cost the lives of over 100 passengers. fireball in midair, he would have burned down half the city.
Is it this way I need to go? No. It's looking not that way. So it must be through here. Go across. Oh. No, I'm just going for showing you guys the story of the game.
Okay, let's
The only
go.
time I'll be very thing is when we need to find clues for mysteries and that. So, yeah. Oh. You can borrow it. It's okay. So, sorry about that, guys. You can sit there, yeah. You want?
Scared of heights?
Since I was a kid, I like to keep my feet on the ground.
That makes two of us. If you need a paper bag, I have one.
How high does this thing go?
Higher than the clouds.
Oh, damn. Well, I guess that's where we were going up to. Whew. It's bloody freezing, like. Okay, so next up, we need to. What do we need to do? Okay, so we walk in, hopefully. And I'm assuming welcome to the Hindenburg, I guess, guys. So yeah, this is what an ideal Hindenburg would have looked like. Okie doke. Let's rush a little. Only a little.
I'm afraid I can't come with you. Thanks for the pie.
But
Welcome to the Grand Hindenburg Hotel. My name is Susan, and I'm glad to be of service. Your name, please?
I'm Mr. Untouchable.
In that case, I suggest you try not to live up to your name if you want to make the most of your stay at the Hindenburg, Mr. Untouchable. And now, how can I help you?
I'm here to see Mr. Capone.
There's no Mr. Capone here, Mr. Untouchable.
Listen, Susan, I know more than 60 aliases for Al Capone, so you have two options. One is to delay my appointment with him until I guess the right one, which he is not going to like. The other is to send me through and earn my eternal gratitude and his. Your call.
He's in the presidential suite. Top floor at the end of the red carpet.
Thank you, Susan.
Have a pleasant stay at the Grand Hotel, Mr. Untouchable.
It's like a fucking superhero, not am I?
Your attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves in 3 minutes.
Tell you what, guys. Let's take a grand view of the city.
Higher than the clouds.
Okay, and up the stairs we go.
Your attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves in 2 minutes.
Hey, Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the visionary who transformed the Hindenburg into the monument to aeronautical luxury it is today. The window cleaners up here deserve every cent they make. I wouldn't do it for all the money in the world.
That would be quite a high drop mine, wouldn't it? So, yes. It's okay. Just go straight to Capone. Could he be in? Well, you dirty bastards. Rightio, into the elevator. Open says me. Open says me. Thank you. Och, doch. Let's go in.
What happened here?
Nothing to worry about, my good man. What happens on the Hindenburg stays on the Hindenburg.
Are you saying the law doesn't apply here?
We're too high up, my good man. The law has always preferred to look down.
You never had problems with the police?
Oh, many a one, my good man. In fact, what I'm cleaning up is today's first problem.
Wow.
How can you work in a place like this?
You don't want to know where I worked before this, my good man.
It's a pretty nice place, right? Like, oof. Let's keep going. Let's check out the knife throwing guy. Wonder what happens. Ooh, ooh.
Bravo.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Run, yay. Oh my Jesus. What did I just do? I didn't...
If it wasn't for my habit of checking all possible exits when I walk into the lion's den, I'd be a dead man. You should be rotting in jail.
That's exactly what I've been doing for the last 19 and a half years. You'll be surprised what a little good behavior can do for a person. You're not gonna ask me for my last words this time. I'm a lot closer to death than when I last saw you. As are you.
Why did you ask me here?
Why did you come?
I wanted to see if you'd improved with age. I'm glad to see the answer's no.
When you said rot in jail, you really meant it, huh? Look, I didn't ask you here to find out who's got the snappiest comebacks. I want to hire you.
Oh?
What?
I require your services as a detective.
I don't know what your game is, but if your plan was to surprise me, you've succeeded.
Look, Ness. My granddaughter Sophia has been kidnapped. When what happened to my son, Vittorio, I put her in a boarding school. She was entered under a false surname, Colombo. Nobody knows who she is.
Nobody?
Only Milton, the man who brought you here. I trust him completely. 2 days ago, a guy turned up at the boarding school. He introduced himself as Guido Colombo, the girl's uncle, and her new legal guardian. He said her parents had just died in a tragic automobile accident. He produced all the relevant papers, driver's license, the custody document supposedly made out by the father, the death certificates. He explained away the fact that the girl didn't know him by saying he moved to Seattle before she was born.
Any clues?
Nah. Well, Sophia was wearing a blue dress with flowers that I personally ordered for her from Italy. She was also wearing white ballet shoes with daisies embroidered on them. As for the guy, the school principal said he was tall and slim, in his 50s. No particular accent. Black hair, no beard, no glasses. Well dressed. Could be anyone. But I know he was hired by one of my old associates. Someone wants to finish me once and for all. Maybe they want control of what's left of my organization. Maybe they hate my guts.
And I thought I was the only one who still hated you after 20 years. What else have you got?
I got this. And I got you.
You don't have me. My place is at my diner. And your girl's not there.
Huh. So where should I be looking?
You were the biggest boss in the Mafia. And by the looks of this place, you didn't lose everything. Why don't you ask one of your subordinates for help?
You don't listen, do you? The kidnapper was hired by one of my men. One of the people I trust.
So why me?
20 years ago, I pushed you to the edge. I bought your friends and killed the ones who couldn't be bought. I got you so obsessed with me that your wife ended up leaving you. When you had nothing left, you walked into my house, shot my bodyguards, and pointed a gun at me. You could have killed me. But you chose to restrain yourself. You even gave my son a lecture on ethics. You're the only honest man I know.
I'll do it. Not for you. For her.
I knew I got the right guy.
But I want something in return.
As you can see, I'm not short of money. Ask. I won't haggle.
You give your entire fortune to the Santa Esperanza Hospice.
That won't be difficult. I've been donating to them for decades. And I don't need the money anymore. I don't give a damn what happens to me, Ness. You just saved Sophia. And you can start by investigating
Carlo Boccarini.
How did you know?
Biggest forger in Santa Esperanza. Wouldn't surprise me if Sophia's so-called uncle's papers were made by him. Besides, he's been cursing your name ever since we put you in jail.
Hey, I treated him like a son.
After you killed his parents.
They were selling booze without my permission. Wait, you know where to find them?
I have a good contact at the station. A girl. Rookie. Straight arrow. Reliable.
A girl? You were saying you trust her?
You are such a chauvinist. Do you trust me?
Deal? That's a spirit.
Okie doke.
Keep Milton informed at all times, huh? You hear me?
I know you from somewhere.
Oh, bloody hell. So, I don't know how far in we are, but we are. Excuse me.
I'm never going to help you. Why me?
I'm not asking you to help me.
No.
I'm not a ghost anymore. I'll do it.
What's that?
Not for you. For her. This town has become a jungle.
Oh, wow.
Where not even the rats are safe. Those who swore to protect us fight to steal the last scraps of dignity we have left. And those who should judge them prefer to scorn over their prey.
Wow.
It wasn't always like this. The Santa Esperanza I was born in was a clean town.
Yes.
A place where it meant something to be a cop.
Alright. Alright, come on guys.
Arrived.
Shit. Right, come on. Bloody hell. Oh, wow.
Rebuilt my life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back. And he's dragged me in.
What a playable cutscene right there. Oh my god.
I'm gonna need help.
You know what? You sound like an alky, so juice. Sorry guys, just put my phone on charge.
Ness,
Elliot, I found Carlo Boccarini.
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue, Lakeview.
Okie doke.
Nice work.
Elliot, what do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
I think he's mixed up in a kidnapping, but my client doesn't want the police involved.
What are you getting yourself into? Who's your client?
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks. Tomorrow's going to be a long, long day.
Okie doke. well. Do, 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 do.
31 Wicker Avenue. This is it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
At last. That stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef. And not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary on Gore Island. Can't think of a better way to do time. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse?
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Alphonse?
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around, in case there's a rear exit. I'll take the main door.
My pleasure.
We gotta pick up on all the clues before...
The fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza.
the files. Because I believe there's a file we got on... Not so much a file, but like... clues.
Someone took out sections of the fence.
Well, yeah, there's a file of clues from this one location, so... I'm pretty sure that thing means fuck all.
Boccherini? Carlo Boccherini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, fuck. That doesn't look good, does it? Shit. Well, okay, we kicked the door in, you know. We kicked the doors in, oh my fucking god.
Is that our man?
Boccherini.
My god.
We have to find out who did this, and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alphonse will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, guys, if you want to know who Alphonse is, by the way, Alphonse is Al Capone. So his name is Alphonse Capone. Okay, right, so we're not going to go straight in because obviously there's more.
Comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
Okay, so right now here
the evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccherini encounter his murderer?
See, so it builds up like a little file. So what we can do is look around here.
The table must have
So
been really heavy, or maybe it was thrown extremely hard. A perfectly circular dent, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt, around 4 inches in diameter.
claw marks. Oh,
fingernails scratched the wood.
And pile of blood.
Like water.
Pardon me. Right. So 3 clues. First one.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
There's one.
What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off? Blood. Blood everywhere.
Yep. Okay.
This was opened recently.
He would know. Quite the alky.
Smells of whiskey.
No.
There's something under there. How did it wind up under there? Not one round fired. It must have happened fast. Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
Right. Okay. So. Right. Let's lock.
One knife's missing.
Clue.
The biggest one.
Big knife is missing. Let's check the table. Okay, so
What
first
is
thing.
it with Italians and olives? They lap those things up like caviar. Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccarini's too worried about that. 4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine. I've always been a whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one.
Mm-hmm. And the
Leftover
last thing.
lasagna, and it looks good. Why is it that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them and cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccarini had company for dinner. Shut from the inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay guys, now we're gonna work back the other way. So, what I'm gonna do first is look at Boccarini.
Christ, what the hell are we up against?
Okay, so
His
this is
eyes were pulled
first.
clean out of their sockets. Whoever did this, it wasn't their first time. And if they committed any other murders like this, it's likely that the police found some of the bodies. I must remember to ask Alice. His teeth were all pulled out before he was killed. The buildup of blood inside his mouth speaks for itself. Pity he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost passed for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time. This isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of strength?
And lastly,
What's he got stuck in there? Looks like the bottom of a glass. It's Boccarini, no doubt about that. Although the one I remember was more together.
okay, so that's Boccarini.
Takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
Right.
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the 2 of us when Milton gets back. If I'm not mistaken, this door opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
So there's no coincidence there, is there?
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
Oh, I'm assuming that's where his eyeballs got ripped out. Ugh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the fuck.
I should have stayed in my diner.
Yep, that's not creepy. Two. Three. Oh. Four. Five.
Are these teeth from the body? Well, at least I know why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
Oh, some kind of symbol.
What is that?
Ooh.
Looks like a ritual. What was Boccherini mixed up in? This car looks too classy for a forger like Boccherini.
Mm-hmm.
Are there sufficient reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccherini, there was someone else in the house? The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccherini. Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Mm-hmm. And
let's take a look in the glove compartment. Bingo.
Let's have a look at
A man's
this.
cigarette case. Would be one of the Boccherini clan?
Right, I think that's everything, to be honest. So let's start with the car. Right, so we know about the plates, and we also know about the cigarette case from the glove compartment.
Vermont plates. 2, it's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3, the initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
Yeah.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for the dirty dishes and
food
glasses
stuff
prove that Boccherini ate lasagna with one other person. Was Boccherini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up?
Possibly
the door in the
because
kitchen, locked from the inside.
No.
It opens onto the same room as the jammed door in the corridor. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
And maybe
what looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried. It seems clear that Boccherini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise.
Yeah.
The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house?
This is the part I needed the doors. So
in
that
the kitchen,
one.
Locked from the inside. A door in the corridor jammed shut. One locked door could be a coincidence, but 2 locked doors which open onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
Okay, next bit. Let's do the facts and assault. So, assault.
Pieces of glass from the window
Broken window.
Found inside the house. A pistol, fully loaded.
Gun and...
The lamp, torn off its bracket.
No?
An open bottle of whiskey. I'd say Boccherini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccherini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin? The blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened. The lamp torn up.
No.
The broken
Table.
Scratched and covered
in the blood.
pools of blood. One-eyed bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccherini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground. How did the body reach its current position? The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
Dragged. And...
The lamp, torn off its brackets and blocked. Boccherini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Oof. Right, one last thing. So the mutilation.
A teaspoon stained with blood.
Right, so is this...
The murderer tore Boccherini's hands off. Boccherini's teeth were all pulled out. Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccherini's eyes still haven't shown up.
Right,
What if
so...
I look for whatever was used to remove them?
So that's the spoon.
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccherini's eyes. The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it? Some kind of symbol drawn in the sick altar of human flesh.
There we go.
Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
Dear.
Mr. Ness, can you open the door for me?
It was open. Why did you ring?
I thought I should use the doorbell so I wouldn't startle you.
I didn't notice there was a doorbell.
Says the man Milton had left in charge of an important investigation. So, what can you tell me to restore my faith in you as a detective?
What is that?
Not a good start. It's a camera, so Alphonse can see all this.
All right. Follow me. Boccherini had company for dinner. Someone from Vermont with the initials OB. Someone whose social status was a lot higher, but who was on the same side of the law. He served lasagna, and after clearing away the dishes, they opened a bottle of whiskey in the dining room. That was when the murderer burst in on them, coming through the window which he broke with his own body weight. Boccherini, or maybe his guest, pulled a gun, but it was a waste of time. The murderer was so fast he was disarmed before he could fire. He focused his attention on Boccherini, totally ignoring the guest, and lifted him up into the air. He then threw him against the dining room table so hard that one of the glasses of whiskey was embedded in Boccherini's back. He span around, clawing at the table, and immediately afterwards the murderer ripped off his hands. I have no idea how he did it, but all the evidence suggests he just pulled. Blood sprayed everywhere. The wristwatch fell to the ground. He dragged him through the corridor into the hall. He tore down the lamp, hung him from the brackets, and stabbed steel rods through his body. He skewered him on the iron bars, possibly taken from the fence outside, and pulled out his teeth one by one. Finally, he scooped out his eyes with a teaspoon. Boccherini must have been dead when the murderer went to the bathroom with his hands in his teeth. There, he arranged them to make an altar, weaving the fingers together and placing the teeth inside. Next, he painted something on the wall in blood, a symbol which I don't recognize, but which could have some kind of ritualistic significance. When he finished his artwork, he left. I don't know what he did with the eyes.
You're telling me that someone did all this armed with a teaspoon?
More or less.
And you worked all this out on your own, son, just by looking.
More or less.
I don't know which of the two of you scares me more. Wait a second. What about the guest?
Right. Come with me. Nothing.
Turns out Mr. Untouchable isn't infallible. But you were close. Congratulations.
This must be Boccarini's office. Let's take a quick look around.
All yours.
Actually, let's speak to him first.
You're at a crime scene, and you sit down to read?
Titus Andronicus. One of the actors on the Hindenburg lent it to me. They're performing it soon. You couldn't ask for more appropriate reading material. Murder, mutilation, torture. Shakespeare's got it all.
We've lost the only lead we had to help us find Sophia Capone.
You think Boccarini's murder could be related?
Maybe. It's hard to say. Why'd you go to jail?
For murder, but...
You didn't do it, of course.
Of course I didn't. But I didn't intend to.
Well. Ooh, briefcase. I'm assuming this being a clue.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
There's at least $1 million here.
Boccarini's?
I'd be surprised. Probably his guests, and I doubt it was to pay Boccarini for his services. None of his forgeries are worth that much. Carlo, I have the goods for OB, but I have to take the children to school tomorrow and I can't make the meetup. Friday, same time, same place. It's signed NI.
These initials are getting to be a pain in the ass, right?
I have to take the kids to school tomorrow. I don't think this is some loving divorced daddy, Milton.
I take back what I just said.
The driver's license of one John Martinson and Osmond Burke. OB.
Do we know him?
The eldest son of the richest family in Vermont, convicted rapist. He was arrested thanks to the testimony of his father, who wound up disinheriting him. He escaped from prison last week. He broke into the family home and slit the throats of all his relatives one by one, opened the safe, and got away with a fortune.
They don't make jails like they used to.
Well, you would know, I guess.
Starting to add up, isn't it?
Shit.
Milton! Milton!
You're doing fine on your own, Mr. Ness. I believe in you.
Get out of my way, I said! He's coming back!
Who's coming back?
Him! The monster!
The guy who killed Boccherini?
He was a monster! Well, get your hands off me, Negro!
What was he like? Describe him for me.
Well, racism right there.
He was a monster. Red and black. I mean, his head reached the ceiling. He tore off his hands with his claws! It was a monster! A monster!
Should I hit him again?
No.
Burke, shut up. You're Osmond Burke, right?
Yes.
Good. Now pay attention, Burke, because I have a question for you. Who is this money for?
Nikolai Ivankov.
Rings a bell.
One of Capone's right-hand men 20 years ago. What does this stuff about kids mean?
I don't know.
Calm down, Burke. You were going to meet up with him, right?
Yes, at the docks, berth 42, right next to where the Alligator 3 is moored.
So what's the meetup time?
Tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No, it's going to be tonight. Don't get too comfortable. We'll be there in no time. The cops in Santa Esperanza aren't as straight as the cops in Vermont. Even so, I think they'll be delighted to see you at the station.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Ness. I have to take him to Alphonse.
Out of the question. I know his temper. He'll beat him to a pulp.
Listen, if the missing girl was your granddaughter, you wouldn't forgive me if I didn't let you see the only suspect who could lead us to her.
Okay.
That is fair, I guess.
Shucks.
What?
Whew.
I thought that bloodbath would cover up the smell of stale grease. I was wrong.
Well. Oh, bloody hell. Right.
Elliot?
Ah, Delphine.
Oh, thank God you're here. The lights were off, so I thought... I'm sorry. I got out of the hospital late. Then I went to the station to pick up Jim's check, and when they told me... I'm scared.
Of what?
What are you drinking?
It's only juice. Juice
Only
and nothing
juice.
else.
Breathe on me. You heard me. I'm sorry. It hasn't been a good day.
What's happened?
No! You knew!
Knew about what?
What's that gun doing there?
A guy I know is having trouble with a two-bit mafioso. He asked me to go with him, just in case. I didn't have to get it out.
Well, don't. Don't start taking on the Mafia. Not now. You really don't know?
No, I don't know. And if you keep up the guessing games, I'll never know.
He's back.
Who?
Him. I don't know why it still surprises me, but it's incredible that you were such a good detective, and yet you've never been able to understand people. Capone got out of jail.
Oh.
Where'd you hear that?
Chief Jenkins.
Chief Jenkins? The same guy who said he was going to clean up Santa Esperanza, right? In that case, you can rest assured Capone just put on his striped pajamas, and in 4 minutes' time, he'll be snoring in his cell.
Elliot, what if it's true? If he's out, what's the first thing he's going to do? Who does he hate more than anyone?
He spent almost 20 years in jail. Capone's an old man. If he gets out, at most he's going to challenge me to a race to the nearest park bench.
Please, Elliot, don't joke. You're the only part of Jim's life that I have left. If you put yourself in danger, I'm fine. Thanks.
One of my customers. He's a boxer and we got to throwing some punches, for old time's sake.
What's going on, Elliot? We're closed.
Can you wait outside for a couple of minutes, Milton?
Sure, of course. Although, I'm sorry to say, but we're short on time.
Elliot.
I said a couple of minutes, Milton.
It's all right.
Huh.
Goodbye, Elliot. You can use that couple of minutes to teach this gentleman some manners.
Okay. Okay.
No, and it's none of your business.
Sorry to butt in. I've brought your rapist costume for the party.
That just sounds so bad. Oh my god.
Seriously, you're not...
No, she's the wife of a friend who died in the line of duty, Jim Dockers.
Alphonse told me about him.
Your Alphonse killed him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Ness. Although he's not the same man he was. Anyway, isn't the deal with marriage until death do us part?
It's not that simple. There are other factors. Dockers was my best friend. I couldn't do that to him, not even now he's dead.
Right. So you like her, but you don't have the nerve.
Oh yeah? What would you do?
Women have never been one of my priorities.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
He gay.
Shit. You screwed Alphonse good, didn't you?
No.
I don't think he holds it against me, this far down the line. He's a new man now, right?
Did you enjoy it?
I'm a cop. Correction, I was a cop. You do the job you're given. End of story.
I hear you. But you didn't finish the next job they gave you. Did they find those kids?
No. How do I look?
Like the invisible man in the movie. No one's gonna buy it.
Take it easy. Everything's going to work out fine.
Well, fingers crossed. So I guess right, okie dokie.
So, everything's gonna work out fine, huh? You sure it's here?
Relax. It's just a little further. Just follow me.
This plan is suicidal. We're gonna die.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And may I ask why?
It's not the first time I've done a job like this. And I never was any good at getting killed.
There's a first time for everything, my friend.
Milton, if you go on contradicting me, you're not going to get into your role. Don't forget, while we're here, you're supposed to be at my beck and call.
While we're here.
Hear that? Not bad.
A white boy who likes the blues. What's next? You gonna let the black man vote?
Okay, it's not where. What's this? So the brave sailors at the island of St. Helena. Oh.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'm here to see your boss, so do your job.
What did you just say, you freak?
Well, we tried being polite.
Kick him in the balls, honey.
It'd be my pleasure, Sweetie Chops.
Dakota.
My pleasure, Miss Dakota.
Listen, friend, I've had to freeze my ass off on guard duty myself. Let me and my man pass, and you can carry on warming yourself up.
The other option is for us to warm him up ourselves, Mr. Burke.
Ah, you got one of those uppity Negroes, I see.
You have no idea, my friend. Takes the patience of a saint.
Yeah. Look, pal, without an appointment, you can't come in.
I have an appointment in the name of Osmond Burke.
You're Burke. Why didn't you say so before? Come on in.
Right, okay. Thank you. I think we should have punched him really, but fuck it. Right. Here we go.
What is that thing?
You really want to know? Better off not asking.
Okay, and where are we? Dock 42. Here we are.
It's supposed to be here.
Where's the ship?
Looking for someone?
We arranged to meet Nikolai Ivankov at berth 42, but it looks like the ship isn't moored here. Has she set sail?
It isn't moored? Maybe she's sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
Shit. A big submarine. Holy fuck. It's one big ship, man. Jesus. Well, so guys, that is the end of the story mode, but I believe there's a follow-up to do with the beginning, to do with the two kids. Yeah, here we go.
You know that we punish children who behave badly, don't you? Yesterday, it was Juliet who behaved badly. Do you remember?
Uh-huh.
She hit Junior so she would finish ahead of him in the morning race. Do you know what we did to her?
Mm-mm.
Don't worry. You'll find out soon enough. Which do you prefer? The doll or the plush toy?
I'm gonna go with the bear.
Ago, Mickey bit Tom so he could take his food. Do you know what we did with him?
Bruno says you killed him.
Bruno says many things. Which do you prefer, blonde hair or brown?
Brown.
today, you tried to escape. Do you know what the difference is?
No.
Juliet and Mickey hurt their friends so that we would not punish them. You tried to escape, but you did not harm your friends. On the contrary, you tried to help Bruno, putting your own life in danger. Very few children would do that. We are going to punish you. But in a different way than Juliet and Mickey.
Oh.
Bruno, on the other hand, did something very similar to them. He betrayed you to avoid being punished.
I'm sorry.
Which of these two drawings do you like best?
The left one.
I'm sorry.
Holy fuck. Well guys, that was the first episode of Blues and Bullets. So if you did enjoy this video, please, without any doubts, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be great. I'm more than likely gonna stream the next episode tomorrow. I do face cam as I do now normally, so yeah, so thank you very much guys for tuning in today. As always, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, you know what to do guys, and peace out from here. Oh, I'll let you see what's on the next episode before I leave.
Asked you to take care of me. Is this how you respect a dead man's wishes?
Screw everything I said. He's Al Capone. He may not have much left, but he'll have something.
Life's full of little twists and turns, huh?
Okay guys, so there you have it. And until the next time, peace out. Don't forget to subscribe, bros!